having the wrong tools can totally set you up for failure. And oftentimes it's just because we're stubborn or we're not being resourceful enough. So I wanted to share an example of when Chad and I first started surfing. We were pretty new to surfing. We decided to book a trip to Puerto Rico, which is like a surf mecca. Beautiful, warm waters, great rolling waves, a lot of diversity in different types of wave spots. And I decided not to bring a surfboard because it felt too cumbersome, and there was a board that was available at the Airbnb we were staying at. So he gave me the specs and the sizes, and I was like, yeah, I think I could probably surf that. It was much smaller than I was used to, but I also really didn't know what I was doing then. So fast forward, I'm just going to give you the highlight reel, which was a disaster. 7 days of me being in this like beautiful crystal blue water, catching zero waves. And Chad multiple times was like, you need to switch out your board. You're riding the wrong size board. It's too small for you. Like, you're not advanced enough. And I was like, no. It's just taking me a while to like catch on. I'm just going to keep practicing. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I didn't. I was on the wrong board. My equipment was not aligned with my skill set and what I needed in that moment. So I left Puerto Rico super pissed off, honestly, super frustrated and down on myself. I'm a crappy surfer. I don't know what I'm doing. But the reality is, I just did not have the right equipment. And for some reason, I was so stubborn not to swap it out. So for the writing exercise today, I want you to think about, in this moment, kind of take a breath together with me and think about, what is one issue, challenge, frustration that's kind of causing you angst or discomfort today? Think about that one thing. It could be figuring out the right food or nutrition path. It could be not having time to grocery shop. It could be feeling overwhelmed with finances. It could be some kind of lower back pain where you need to support, whatever it is. What is one thing that is causing you angst or discomfort or frustration today? Write that at the top of your journaling page. And then second, and most importantly, I want you to think about tools. I want you to think about my silly surf analogy. And if I hadn't been so dang stubborn, I could have had the most epic surf trip of my life with Chad. And I could have come home and had bragging rights about all the sweet waves I caught, but I didn't. I caught zero. So I want you to think about, learn from my example, be a little bit more resourceful, be a little less stubborn, and spend a little bit of time understanding how could that tool move you forward on your journey today. So you're swapping out a little bit of frustration and kind of a backward motion for a little bit more ease, a little bit more fun, and a little bit more of a forward motion. Can't wait to hear what you come up with. Happy writing!